Honorable Speaker Sir, knowing you, I'd like to raise this issue that child labor and exploitation continue to be significant concern in our country, with many children being forced into hazardous work and denied their right to education at childhood. So my question is to the Honorable Minister of Women and Child Welfare that what comprehensive measures will your ministry implement to strengthen laws and enforcement mechanisms to prevent child labor and hold perpetrators accountable? Also, how can you promote awareness and education to prevent child labor and exploitation?
Minister of Child Welfare, please.
Honorable Speaker, sir, through you, with your permission, I would like to answer to the question raised by the man. As the Minister of the Women and Child Welfare, I am committed to combating child and labor and exploitation to strengthen laws and enforcement mechanisms. We will amend existing legislation to increase the penalties for offenders, enhance increasing and monitoring and establish a dedicated task force to investing and prosecute cases. Additionally, we will focus to understand. We will promote awareness and education through evolutionary approach, including launching public awareness campaigns, increasing child labor prevention in our school curricular, training teachers and community leaders, and competing with NGOs and civil society organizations to reach vulnerable communities. We will also establish a national hotline and online reporting mechanism to enable citizens to report statistics, cases of child labor and exploitation insurance, and such responses from better. By taking this comprehensive measure, we have to prevent child labor and how to prevent accountable and prevent the right and well-being of our children.
The floor is now open for supplementary questions.
Honorable Speaker, I would like to ask questions to the Ministry of Women and Child Development. Can I? Since the Ministry of Women and Child Development has talked about the steps that they have taken, I really want to ask the question about the incident that recently we get to see in Article Medical College that she was raped and murdered by a man called Sanjoy Roy. I really want to ask that how come this happened to government hospitals? That if this is how safe doctors are in government college, then what about the rest? She was ripped out, and also she was hurt in the right hands, right legs, nails, her belly. The glasses were crushed into her eyes. She was bleeding from her eyes. I really want to see the first step that the government was taking, and all the government are so busy in seeing the other countries that Islamists attack in Hindus in Bangladesh, or the government are just busy in corruption.
Minister of Women and Child Welfare, please.
Honorable Speaker, sir, through you, with your permission, I would like to answer to the question raised by the opposition member. May I? We are taking steps forward that case. The court order has transferred to investigating to SPR, criticizing the hospital administration and for team to investigate the case shortly. Thank you.
Any supplementary question?
Honorable Speaker, sir, through your permission, I would like to say some words from the Ministry of Women and Child Welfare. Honorable Speaker, the question asked by the Honorable Member of Opposition seems to be concerning, but it appears to be coming from a rather unusual angle. It's nothing new, Honorable Speaker. The opposition is more focused on presenting question in the unusual angle, actually researching on current data.
Question that has arisen by the government.
Yes.
Since you are talking about being sensitive or not, this is about the government thing that is happening in India. Like, if someone is getting, if a woman is not safe in India, leave India and they got shipped to another country who is safer than in India. I really want to know that a woman will get raped or murdered or something. You will arrest it, and next day you will repeat the same thing. Just very concerned about this, but this is about sensitive things. It's not about that angle or not. Okay.
Floor is now open for supplementary questions. Moving towards the next question. Manjit Sinha.
Honorable Speaker, through you I would like to raise this issue that air pollution in urban area is a growing concern with several impacts on public health, environment and economy. So my question to the Honorable Minister of Environment is that what concrete measures will your government take to reduce air pollution in urban areas, and by what timeline will you ensure that our cities meet the WHO's air quality and protect the health of our citizens?
Minister of Environment, please.
Honorable Speaker, sir, through you, I would like to answer the question that raised by the member of opposition. May I? First of all, thank you for your question. Addressing air pollution is indeed a critical issue. Our government is committed to improve air quality through a multifaceted approach. At first, emission standards and regulation. We will enforce stricter emission standards for industries and vehicles. By 2025, we plan to have all the latest vehicles to meet the zero emission standards and implement regular checks for other vehicles. And next one is public transport expansion. We will invest in expanding and modernizing public transportation system to reduce reliance on private vehicles. The goal is to reduce public transport wages by 20% within the next 5 years. And about the green infrastructure, we will increase the number of green spaces and implement urban planning that incorporates more vegetation. We have to plant 10 million of trees in urban areas and create additional parks and green belts. And about renewable energy, our plan includes increasing the share of renewable energy in the 3 to 50% by 2030. Monitoring and data transparency. We will enhance our quality monitoring and systems and make real-time data publicly available. Public awareness and initiatives. We will launch campaigns to educate the public on reducing personal emissions. These measures, coupled with continuous review and adjustment of our strategies, are aimed at meeting good air quality standards by 2030. We are dedicated, healthier, and more sustainable for all residents. Thank you.
Mr. Manjit Sinha, any supplementary question?
Yes, sir. I have. As the Minister of Environment mentioned, that the ruling party aims to plant 10 million trees in urban areas and create additional parks and green belts. So when your government will take this step?
Thank you for your question. As I mentioned earlier, we have planted 10 million of trees in urban areas and create additional parks and green belts. This plan is going to happen by the year of 2026. Thank you.
Supplementary question. The floor is now open for supplementary questions. Moving towards the next question, Mr. Rohan Pal, please.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. With your permission, I would like to raise a concern and ask a question to the Honorable Minister of Sports. Honorable Ministers, how has the government supported Indian athletes in their preparation for the 2024 Paris Olympics, and what initiatives have been launched to improve India's medal prospects?
Minister of Sports, please.
Honorable Speaker, through you, I would like to present the answer raised by Honorable Member of Opposition. Our government has supported athletes in their preparation for the 2024 Paris Olympics through various initiatives, including our government has allocated 470 20 crore toward enough steam and CSR funding support to athletes. Our government has provided training and coaching facilities to improve athlete performance. This initiative aims to improve India's medal prospect at the Paris 2000 Olympic performance by providing athletes with the necessary resources and support to excel in their respective sport. Thank you.
Sir Rohan Pal, any supplementary question?
Yes, Honorable Speaker. Since the Honorable Minister mentioned that have provide training and coaching facilities, but we see large number of athletes struggle to get into the sports they want. How is the government planning to deal with it?
Minister of Sports.
Honorable Member, I understand your concern. To address the lack of progress in establishing sport training centers in India, we have to set up 500 new centers in rural areas within 18 months, upgrade sport infrastructure facility within 12 months, upgrade sport infrastructure within 12 months. I invite you to visit this center and witness the progress. We are committed to delivering visible results. Thank you.
Mr. Rohan Pal, any supplementary questions?
Yes, Honorable Speaker. Speaking of training center, Honorable Speaker, I would like to further ask the Honorable Minister that why aren't we seeing any progress? I mean, we rarely see any sports training centers, especially in the rural areas. Where there could be a lot of potential talents. Just mentioning an idea and delivering it doesn't do the job. When will we see visible results?
Through historical context, Indian Olympic performance began in 1900, but our sport infrastructure and plan also have recently started to develop, so it will take time to improve. Thank you.
The floor is now open for supplementary questions.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I'd like to say something in regards of the sports minister. I think that the member of the parliament from the opposition is quite outdated. He doesn't know that the recent government has established 30,000 national sports institute in the nation. So I will advise the minister, member of parliament, to be quite upgraded so they don't ask business question and waste the time of the house.
Supplementary questions.
Honorable Speaker, sir, through you, I would like to raise an issue that tourism and unity of Jammu and Kashmir, will the Minister of Home Affairs be pleaded to stay? So my question is to the Home Minister, Honorable Home Minister, whether the tourism sector and unity of Jammu and Kashmir has grown rapidly after August 2019. If so, the details thereof. The efforts that are being made by government to develop tourism in UT of Jammu and Kashmir and the details thereof, the outcomes thereof.
Home Minister, please.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir. Through you, I would like to answer the question raised by the member opposition. Here are specific details regarding some of the key initiatives taken by the Indian government to enhance tourism in Jammu and Kashmir after August 2019. The expansion of Srinagar Airport was completed in phase with significant development between 2019 and 2022, enhancing passengers handling capacity. Ongoing improvement to the Jammu Airport infrastructure have been in progress since 2020, including runway extensions and terminal upgrades. The Srinagar-Leh Highway and other key roads have seen significant upgrades. For example, the New Zealand Pass Tunnel project started in 2019 aimed to improve year-round connectivity between Srinagar and Ladakh. Jammu and Kashmir has been showcased at various fairs and exhibitions, such as the India International Travel Mart in 2020 and 2021 to promote tourism. The Gulmarg Gondola, one of the world's highest cable cars, has been further developed with new phases completed in 2021 and 2022, enhancing access to ski
areas. Projects like development of eco-friendly resorts and nature trails in places like Pahalgam and Usmar has been promoted since 2019. The restoration of historic sites such as the Shalvanacharya Temple and various Mughal gardens has been ongoing with significant work reported in 2021 and 22. Several new hotels and resorts have been opened such as the Taj Vivant in Srinagar in 2020 and new developments in Gulmarg and Pahalgam in 2021 and 22. Project focused on waste management and conservation in popular areas like Dal Lake have been active since 2020. Aiming to reduce tourism environmental impact. Thank you.
Next speaker, any supplementary question?
No, Rebel Speaker, thank you.
The floor is now open for supplementary questions. Moving towards the next question. Ms. Prachi Dash.
Honorable Speaker, sir, through you, I would like to raise my issue to the Honorable Prime Minister. As rural communities in India suffer from a significant lack of access to healthcare, this lack of access results in high rate of maternal mortality, infant mortality and malnutrition, as well as low life expectancy and low vaccination rate. So my question is, why India has shortage of hospitals, particularly in rural areas, and many existing healthcare facilities, lack basic equipment and resources? How does the government try to fill these better gaps?
Prime Minister, please.
With your permission, may I? As the Healthcare Minister, I can assure you that we are taking concrete steps to address the gaps. Ayushman Health Wellness Center upgrading 1.5 lakh sub-centers to provide comprehensive primary care. PM Almani Bharat Swasth Bharat Yojana invests 64,000 crores to build new hospitals, even upgraded existing ones and strengthen infrastructure. National Health Infrastructure Development Scheme providing grants to states to build and upgrade healthcare facilities. Even public-private partnership collaborating with the private sectors to build and manage hospitals in the rural areas. Telemedicine, expanding virtual consultation service to remote areas, reducing the need for physical infrastructure, equipment and resource augmentation, providing essential equipment and resources to existing healthcare factors.
Ms. Prachi Dash, any supplementary?
Providing loans to build and upgrade the healthcare facilities. My question is, how exactly the government is taking steps to provide it, since we see a large number of hospitals lacking basic infrastructure?
As I say, the Ayushman Bharat and many more, we have organized to provide many hospitals. I think the opposition don't have any basic question, that's the reason they are asking such questions.
Honorable Speaker, sir, the Minister of Health is clearly diverting our from the since she has no valid answer. I would like to request the Minister to give a specific answer to the question I have asked and not simply give the answer that fits their agenda.
As I said, I have access many hospitals, and it's not the way of speaking in the parliament. I would like to inform you.
Honorable Speaker, the answer given by our Honorable Prime Minister is completely worthless. Are we here to waste time or are we here to debate? Clearly, the great government doesn't know how a house functions. Maybe they should just give up and go home.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I would like to state the fact that the opposition clearly knows nothing but to blame us for everything. They expect us to solve problem in days, even they could not do it for years when they were in power. Imagine 70 years of sitting in chair doing absolutely nothing for the country. And when they see a working government, suddenly remember that the welfare of the country is pending. I so that is the classic way of embracing itself.
Speaker, of it against the common interest of people.
Please.
Honorable Speaker, sir, in the regard of Prime Minister, I would like to say something to the matter of opposition. If you're so concerned, maybe you should have told of them when you were in power.
Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Minister is responding so far for presenting a general satisfactory idea to tackle the issue. Because sir, I give promotion to it. This is the government sitting here would be a patient zero.
Honorable Speaker, sir, the honorable member of the opposition must first of all realize that the opposition is not just for blaming the government. For every other question, they should also understand that the opposition work is to solve some corporation from time to time.
Dear Minister, your argument is like a good story. I mean, it's quite engaging, but not necessarily factual. Your certainty can give for present. I can do that, but
Honorable Speaker, sir, through you, I would like to say some words to my honorable member of opposition. Dear member of opposition, since our argument makes no sense and it just filled with complaints, you can't imagine how much happiness you can bring by leaving the room.
Maintain the decorum, please.
Honorable Speaker, let the most remain our Honorable Minister. But I'm afraid if I had $1 for every ounce of the state money, I would be richer than the long lost. That's how unfactual we think it is.
Honorable Speaker, sir, in regard of Prime Minister, I would like to say something to the member of opposition. We are building a better future. While you are stuck in the past, maybe it's time to catch up.
Member of opposition, any questions? Moving toward the next question. Ms. Kira Dash.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir. I would like to raise this issue. Higher education has become increasingly expensive, leading to a rise in student loan. Many students rely on loan to finance their education, resulting in a significant burden of debt upon graduation. So my question to the Minister of Finance: what measures can be taken to reduce the burden of student loan debt on young people and make higher education more affordable?
Minister of Finance, please.
Honorable Speaker, with your permission, I would like to answer the question raised by the opposition. May I? The Indian government has implemented several development programs to address the issue of student loan rebates and make higher education more affordably. Pradhan Mantri Vidya Lakshmi Funds launched by Ministry of Transport programs provide a unified platform for students to apply for and manage education loan. Its aim to simplify the loan application process and improve access to financial support. Central sector interest subsidy scams. These scams offer interest subsidy on educational loan for students from economically weaker sections during their course period. The objective is to reduce the financial burden on students and their families. National Scholarship Portal. This portal integrates various scholarship schemes offered by the central and state government. It helps students access financial aid and scholarship more efficiently, reducing and reliance on loans. National Institution Ranking Framework. While not directly a financials and programs, NIRF encourage institutions to improve their standards and equalities. By promoting higher equality education, it aims to ensure better returns on educational investment, indirectly supporting students in managing debt. These programs collectively aim to alleviate the financial challenge faced by students and higher education more accessible and affordable.
Yeah, any supplementary questions?
Here are some examples. Economic benefit, GST, goods and service tax, simplified tax structure, reduce tax burden on consumer, demonetization, aim to curb black money and promote digital transaction. Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, bank account for all promoting financial inclusion. Social benefit, Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, universal health coverage for poor families. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, affordable housing for all. Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, LPG connection for poor families. Retirement and pensions benefit, Pradhan Mantri Jan Jan Yojana pension scheme for poor families. Pradhan Mantri Vidya Lakshmi Fund, education loan for students. National scholarship portal, scholarship for students. Women and empowerment benefit, Pradhan Mantri Yojana financial assistance for pregnant women. Beti Bachao Beti Padhao Yojana promoting girls' childhood education and empowerment. Thank you.
Ms. Kiarash, any supplementary questions? The floor is open for supplementary questions. Moving towards the next question, Mr. Shivanshu Dash.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Sir, through you, I would like to raise this issue. Migrant workers face exploitation in every way and are further desperate from enjoying various welfare programs. So my question is to the Ministry of Labour and Employment. What concrete steps will your ministry take to ensure that migrant workers who are often exploited and denied their rights receive fair wages, social security benefits, and safe working conditions? And what mechanism will be put in place to address their grievances and provide them with concrete justice?
Minister of Labour and Employment, please.
Honorable Speaker, sir, through you, I would like to answer the question raised by the opposition MP. Honorable member, my ministry is committed to protecting the rights of migrant workers. To ensure fair treatment, we will enforce strict implementation of minimum laws, expand social security coverage, and conduct regular inspection to safe working conditions. Dedicated migrant worker support center will be established to address grievances and provide legal aid, ensuring easy access to justice. A digital platform will be developed to track migrant workers and about to the rights and available support. Our goal is to make a tangible difference in the lives of migrant workers, ensuring the dignity and well-being. We will regularly review and revise our policies to address enduring challenges and effective protection of their rights.
Mr. Shivanshu Dash, any supplementary question?
Yes, sir, I have. When the digital platform will be developed, track migrant workers and grievances and blame swift interventions.
We are trying to find the answer. Don't ask business questions. I have already given those all words.
I think the opposition is only here for excuses and it's not the exact answer to my question.
Any answers, ruling government?
Our minister have already answered your question. If you have not understand, does she have to explain you like a 5 years old toddler?
And I need the exact answer to my question.
That is the exact answer.
That's not the exact answer. I think so.
Member of ruling government, any answers? Moving towards the next question. Vikram Dash.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir. Through you, I would like to raise this issue. India culture and heritage sites, temples, monuments, landmarks, face street lights, neglects over tourism, encouragement and climate changes, putting it in history and identity and race. So my question is to the Minister of Culture and Tourism. What initiative will your department take to protect and restore India cultural heritage sites such as ancient temples, monuments and historical landmarks and promote them globally to attract tourism and showcase India's rich cultural diversity?
Minister of Culture and Tourism, please.
Honorable Speaker, sir, through you, I would like to answer the question raised by the member of opposition. To address this risk, we will implement a comprehensive strategy. This includes establishing strict regulations for tourism to prevent overcrowding, investing in restoration and maintenance, projects to combat neglect and developing climate-resilient infrastructure to protect sites from environmental damage. Additionally, we will enhance global promotion through targeted campaigns, digital platforms and partnerships with international organizations to showcase India's rich cultural heritage while ensuring sustainable tourism practices. Also, to address the threat of humping, we will undertake measures like conservation and restoration, which will also include employing expert archaeologists, tourism management, in which we will implement strict visitor regulations to control the number of tourists, reduce overcrowding and minimize wear and tear on the site infrastructure, improvements in which the government will develop and upgrade infrastructure to support sustainable tourism community encouragement, which will involve local community in conservation efforts and create awareness about the importance of publishing humping, climate resilience and global promotion through which enhance humping global visibility through international partnerships. Thank you.
Mr. Bikram Dash, and supplementary question.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, through you, I would like to raise an issue to the Ministry of External Affairs. In early April 2024, there were renewed clashes both Indian and Chinese troops along the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh. These skirmishes resulted in heightened tension ahead and called for de-escalation from both sides. So my question is, what specific measure is the government taking to de-escalate tensions and ensure a lasting solution to the border disputes? Additionally, how the government addressing the potential impact of those skirmishes on bilateral relations and regional stability?
Minister of External Affairs, please.
Honorable Speaker, with your permission, I like to answer the question raised by the leader of opposition. To de-escalate tensions and find a lasting solution to the border dispute, the Indian government has taken several measures, including military tanks. India and China have participated in the 18 rounds of pro-commander level meetings to reduce tensions and achieve limited withdrawal of forces and creation of military buffer zones. Diplomatic efforts issued by Indian Prime Minister and Foreign Minister have started that peace to the border is prerequisite for normalized relations, and India has engaged in diplomatic efforts to address the issue. Economic measure. India has taken economic such as scrutinizing Chinese investment and films banning Chinese aid and prioritizing economic engagement with other partners to reduce dependence on China. Strategic relationship. India has dependent in strategic relationship with Western democratic including United States, and has participated in joint military exercises. Regarding the potential impact on bilateral relations and regional stability, the Indian government is aware of the challenges and is working to address them. The situation remains tense with both sides hardening their positions. Indian government is also mindful of the regional implication, including the potential for escalation and the impact on strategic stability in Asia.
Leader of Opposition, supplementary questions.
No, Honorable Speaker.
The floor is now open for supplementary questions.
Honorable Speaker, as the ruling government, we have made significant contribution to India's development evident to all. response. India faced severe economic crisis and high inflation in 1990 to 1991. What were your solutions?
With your opposition. Any supplementary questions?
Honorable Speaker, a leader must see big, judge rightly, thus setting them from the ordinary people who remain in narrow confines. Honorable Speaker, the government forced to change things without actually putting effort inside waiting for a ship at the airport.
Your opposition. Leader of ruling party.
Honorable Speaker, sir, we have been doing great since we came in power. The opposition is just jealous of this fact and cannot digest the truth. Honorable Speaker, please pardon me, but this is the ridiculous. The opposition is not embracing it, sir.
Honorable Speaker, the ruling party has a PhD in making promises but has never fulfilled it.
Honorable Speaker, the opposition is like a show, drama but no solution.
Honorable Speaker, the ruling government claims to be a well-oiled machine, but all I see is rust, a lot of noise.
Honorable Speaker, their lack of understanding on national security is as vast as the Indo-China border itself. Their naivety on China is a threat to national security. My dear opposition, wake up and stand clean.
Member of opposition. Any answers? Moving towards the next question. Mr. Kashmir.
Speaker, sir, through you, I would like to raise this issue that Indian waterways are underdeveloped, hindering efficient cargo transport, increasing logistic costs, and missing out on eco-friendly transportation opportunities, requiring urgent moderation and expansion. So my question to the Honorable Minister of Port Shipping and Waterways: what steps will your department take to accelerate the development of island waterways, including dredging, infrastructure upgrades, and navigation, aids to increase cargo transport efficiency, reduce logistic costs, and promote environmentally friendly transportation?
Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways. Please.
Honorable Speaker, sir, through you, I would like to answer this issue raised by the opposition. In recent years, the Indian government has launched several initiatives to develop and modernize inland waterway and eco-friendly transportation. They are, firstly, National Waterway Act 2016. This act identified 106 waterways for development, aiming to transform them into major transport routes. Secondly, Jalamarg Vikas Project JMVP. This project focuses on the National Waterway 1 to enhance navigability and infrastructure. Thirdly, Sagar Mala Project. Throughout primarily focused for development, it also includes components for integrating waterway with coastal and hinterland transport, network boosting overall logistic efficiency. Fourthly, Inland Waterway Authority of India (IWAI). The IWAI oversees the development and maintenance of inland waterway, including infrastructure projects like terminal, navigational, and dredging. These programs collectively aim to improve cargo transportation efficiency, lower logistic costs, and promote environmentally friendly transport options.
Mr. Kashmir, any supplementary questions?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir, for the opportunity to ask a question. So my question is to the Commissioner for Shipping and Waterways. Can you explain about Inland Waterway Authority of India? What is the profit to building the project of IWAI Inland Waterway Authority of India?
Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways. Member of ruling parties. Any answers?
Honorable Speaker, sir, she has stated points. From this fact, I heard that points are very much understandable in compared to paragraphs.
Floor is now open for supplementary questions.
So I have asked some questions from this answer.
Members of ruling government.
Honorable Speaker, sir, the problem here is I did not any of the words taken by the honorable member of the opposition. I did not think he understood any of it either. So my request to the honorable member of the opposition to raise the question again.
Mr. Lakshmi Brad, please raise the question.
What steps will your department take to accelerate the development of modern waterways, including infrastructure, upgrades and aviation, textile, cargo transportation, reduce logistics costs, and promote environmental and transportation?
Honorable Speaker, sir, through you, I would like to answer the issue raised by the opposition. In recent years, the Indian government has launched several initiatives to develop and modernize inland waterway and eco-friendly transportation. They are, firstly, National Waterway Act 2016. This act identified 106 waterways for development, aiming to transform them into major transport roads. Secondly, Jalmarg Vikas Project (JMVP). This project focuses on the National Waterway 1 to enhance navigability and infrastructure. Thirdly, Sagar Mala Project. Through a primarily focused for development, it also includes components for integrating waterway with coastal and hinterland transport network, boosting overall logistic efficiency. Fourthly, Inland Waterway Authority of India (IWAI). The IWAI oversees the development and maintenance of inland waterway, including infrastructure projects like terminal, navigational aids, and dredging. These programs collectively aim to improve cargo transportation efficiency, lower logistic costs, and promote environmentally friendly transport options.
Mr. Lakshmi, a supplementary question.
Thank you, Honorable Sir.
Okay, question. What are the steps your government have taken to accelerate the development? I will focus on modernizing port infrastructures, enhancing digitalization and streamlining processes to reduce congestion and increase cargo handling capacity.
The floor is now open for supplementary questions. Moving towards our next question. Ms. Parilita Sinha.
Honorable Speaker, sir, through you, I would like to raise this issue that India's export growth has been sluggish in recent years, posing a significant challenge to the country's economic prospects. So, my question is to the Honorable Minister of Trade and Commerce. So, what steps would the government take? What steps would the government take to empower Indian business to thrive in the global market and make exporting easier, faster, and more profitable?
Minister of Trade and Commerce, please.
Honorable Speaker, sir, through you, I would like to answer to the question raised by the member of the opposition. Our government is focusing on several key areas to enhance global competitiveness for Indian business. This includes simplifying export producers through digital platform offering financial incentives and subsidies, improving infrastructure and negotiating trade agreements to reduce trade. Additionally, initiatives like Make in India and support for innovation and technology adaptation are intended to bolster the global market position of Indian business. Our government has also implemented major support to various measures to support the business in the global market. This includes, firstly, digital listing, networks like GST and e-trade portals business, export processes, secondly, financial schemes like the merchandise export confidence scheme and the traditional export confidence scheme, providing incentives. Thirdly, infrastructure, investment in logistics and port facilities to enhance revenue. Fourthly, trade, negotiation for
Ms. Pradita, any supplementary questions?
As the Honorable Minister of Trade and Commerce had mentioned the number to that financial support, how many people of India has got the benefit to that scheme?
Honorable Speaker, sir, through you, I would like to answer the question raised by the opposition. As I have mentioned about the scheme, there is merchandise export from India scheme and the services export from India. All the scheme has benefited more than 120 crore people of India.
Ms. Pradita, any supplementary question? The floor is now open for supplementary questions.
Honorable Speaker, the Minister appears delusional. Always asks specific answers for specific questions asked. She can't just present random facts calling an answer. And most importantly, counterplay us. It shows how incompetent the Minister is. Our country don't think we have such minister.
Member of ruling government.
Honorable Speaker, sir, with your permission, may I say some words? Member of the opposition. Honorable Speaker, sir, we came in power since 2014 and we have achieved many things which they are trying to achieve it in their dreams.
Members of opposition.
Honorable Speaker, sir, the government has always endlessly blaming us for the blaming during our period. However, I would like to state that simply blaming us will not answer our patients. Specifically, will not do any good, not for our country, and certainly not for democracy.
Member of ruling government.
Honorable Speaker, I will direct my question to the member of opposition that they have answered, they can give an answer that what they have done in 70 years. Can they have, at least we have made India very fifth largest economy in the world.
Member of opposition. Any answer? Moving towards the next question. Rita, please हमारे Ms. Mizrahi, please take your mind.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir. Through you, I would like to raise this issue that the textile industry is a significant contributor to environmental pollution. With its production processes guzzling water and chemical generating massive waste and often exploiting workers in poor condition, highlighting the urgent need for sustainable practices. So my question is to the Honorable Minister of Textile. What initiative will you take to promote eco-friendly production methods and reduce waste in the textile industry, ensuring a more sustainable future for fashion?
Minister of Textile, please.
Honorable Speaker, through your permission, I would like to answer the question raised by the Honorable Member of the Opposition. As the Honorable Minister of Textile, I will take the following initiatives to promote eco-friendly production methods and reduce waste in the textile industry. To promote eco-friendly production methods and reduce waste in the textile industry, ensuring a more sustainable future for fashion, I would initiate the following measures. Encourage sustainable processes. Implement process that incentivize the use of organic and sustainable materials in the textile production and incite the producing tax benefits and subsidize and companies that adopt eco-friendly practices, waste reduction strategies, supports the development of recycling and upcycling products with the industry of minimize textile waste, water and chemical management, and more strict regulation on water usage and population control in the textile production, encouraging the adoption of water-saving technologies and practices, worker welfare and fair practices, implement fair labor practices, and improve working conditions in the textile industry by enforcing the labor laws, promoting ethical manufacturing practices. International collaboration, engage in international partnership to share best practices and Technologies for sustainable textile production.
Ms. Rita, please, supplementary question.
No honorable speaker, thank you.
The floor is now open for supplementary questions.
Honorable Speaker, the answer given by our Honorable Minister is completely baseless. They are just a bunch of crooks sitting idle on the side. Power.
Honorable Speaker, sir, we are not here to score points. We are here to answer questions and present solutions that the opposition needs. But the opposition is very curious to know each and every detail in sequence manner, and by their logic, the solution needs extra solution. It is a classic case of racism where a person is unable to relate to the opponent's state, even though it is very filled with logic.
For the opposition, any answer? Moving to our
Honorable Speaker, sir, should you raise this? Honorable Speaker, sir, should you like to raise this issue to the Ministry of Civil Aviation that with the growing number of air passengers, ensuring safety and security has become a top priority in civil aviation. My question is that, Honorable Minister, what measures can be taken to enhance air passenger safety and security, and how can young people contribute to promoting a culture of safety in civil aviation?
Minister of Civil Aviation, please.
Honorable Speaker, sir, through you, I'd like to answer the question raised by our Honorable Member of the Parliament from the opposition. Sir, the Indian Ministry of Civil Aviation has undertaken several development programs to enhance the air transport capacity of our nation. One of these is the most renowned program, the UDAN scheme, that is the Ure Desh Ka Har Nagrik. Sir, this regional connectivity scheme has aimed to make air travel more affordable and accessible even in the underserved areas of the nation by subsidizing air routes and airport operations. Our government has also made significant investment in upgrading the existing airports and also developing the new ones to increase the capacity and enhance the passengers' experience and modernize the safety and security measures. The present government has also started the national policy of civil aviation that, sir, this comprehensive policy strategizes the safety, growth and efficiency in the sector of civil aviation, and we are also focusing on the infrastructure development of the airports in our nation, for which we have developed several policy reforms and also enhance the service qualities.
Ms. Ritu, any supplementary question?
Yes, Honorable Speaker, since the Minister of Civil Aviation talked about the UDAN scheme, can the Minister share how many Indians have actually benefited from it, or is that information still a mystery? Also, how many CRPF and CISF officers are now stationed at airports for security, enough to make a real difference, or just a total effort?
Honorable Speaker, sir, I'd like to make the House aware that this concern is not a mystery. We don't have exact report, but I would like to say that the exact number of people who have been benefited from this scheme can vary. But it has undoubtedly increased the air travel accessibility for millions of Indians. And regarding the CRPF and CISF recruitment in the security of airports, we know that the safety and security of our airports is of great importance, and we are taking it very seriously. Currently, we have approximately 3 lakh CISF appointed for the security of various airports across the country. And additionally, we have CRPF personnel deployed at selected airports, particularly in sensitive and high-risk areas, with about 40,000 more than the CISF as compared to the nation.
Ms. Ritu, any supplementary question? The floor is now open for supplementary questions. Moving towards the next question. Miss Dishita Dash. Minister of History and Environment has been read, please. Dishita Dash, any supplementary question? The floor is now open for supplementary questions. Mr. Suparna Kumar Dash.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir. Through you, I would like to raise the issue. Millions of Indians face hungry despite sufficient food production due to insufficient distribution, storage, and handling, resulting in significant food waste. So my question is to the Ministry of Food and Supply. Honorable Mr. What initiative will your ministry implement to reduce food waste and improper distribution channels, ensuring the short blast good reach to those in need rather than going to the waste?
Minister of Food and Supply.
Honorable Speaker, sir, with your permission, I would like to answer the question raised by the opposition. To address the issue of food waste and improper distribution, the concerned ministry has taken initiatives and actions recently. The Indian Ministry of Food and Public Distribution recently launched the initiative One Nation, One Ration Card. This initiative aims to improve food distribution efficiency by allowing beneficiaries to access their subsidized food entitlements from any fair price shop across the country, thus ensuring that food reaches to those in need, even if they move or migrate. The Indian government has also started the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana, providing free food grains to vulnerable population during pandemics. Food recovery and redistribution programs collaboration with NGOs and agencies to recover surplus food and distribute to those in need.
Mr. Suparna Kumar Dash, a supplementary question.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir. I have a question. What is the guarantee that under your government food will be not waste and will reach to the needy ones?
To ensure that food reaches the needy and minimize waste, our government will firstly establish a national food recovery network, connecting food donors, NGOs, and government agencies for efficient redistribution. Secondly, implement food waste tracking system, monitoring food waste throughout the supply. Thirdly, enact Food Donation Act, providing legal protection, tax incentives, and liability protection for food donors.
Fourthly, strengthen food safety regulations, ensuring donated food meets safety standards. Fifthly, increase funding for food banks, supporting infrastructure development and operational costs.
Mr. Shparnakumar, any supplementary question? The floor is now open for supplementary questions.
Honorable Speaker, sir, with your permission, may I say some words to the opposition?
Yes.
As the Minister of Food and Supply have given all the information in details, but the honorable member of opposition is not trying to analyze the answer. They should first analyze the answer and please try to ask some logical questions.
Members of opposition, any answer?
Honorable Speaker, sir, the government's accusations like overexcited and using words like denial, these are not words that are meant to guide you as to how much trust you should place in the story. These are weapons used to destroy opposition, and you already know that when it comes to debate, disagreements, or even election. Honorable Speaker, I don't understand the government's problem with our concern for their answers. It is perfectly acceptable in a free liberal society to criticize debate and mock any ideology if it against the common interest of people.
Member of ruling government.
Honorable Speaker, by saying this, we are not insulting them. I am simply describing the way now they are.
Member of opposition, any answers?
Honorable Speaker, the argument presented by the Honorable Minister is so complex. It's like trying to untangle a ball of art in midnight hour.
Members of ruling government.
Does the minister now have to explain you like a 5-year-old child?
The floor is now open for supplementary questions. Moving towards the next question, Ms. Rashmi Acharji.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Through you, I would like to raise this issue. On 30 June 2024, an Indian Army battle tank met with an unfortunate accident where 5 Army personnel died while trying to cross a river in the Eastern Ladakh region. What is a very crucial front line in the Indo-Chinese border, the tank troops were identified as Soviet T-72 tanks. So, my question is to the Minister of Defense. Why has not the government upgraded to semi-amphibious armored vehicles in such crucial border areas? What is the government doing with taxpayers' money?
Minister of Defense, please.
Honorable Speaker, sir, through you with your permission, I would like to give answer to the question raised by the member of opposition. The Indian Army has placed an initial order for 59 Jaguar tanks with plan to potential procure a total of 354 light tanks. The Jaguar will have balanced skills against China's existing fleet of lightweight mountain tanks, like the Type 15, which has a significant advantage in the high altitude of Ladakh. The induction of Jaguar light tank will provide the Indian Army with a critical capability to rapidly deploy and many more in highly altitude region of Ladakh and other borders area. Its combination of mobility, firepower, and advanced system will enhance India's overall military posture against China in this strategically important sector.
Ms. Rashmi Acharji, any supplementary questions?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Yes, I have. Honorable Speaker, as the Defense Minister earlier mentioned that about hospital buildings that built by taxpayer money, my question is that what is the budget divided among various departments and agencies?
Honorable Speaker, as the exact allocation of taxpayer money can be depending on the country, state or region. In the United States, for example, federal budget is divided among various departments and agencies such as Health and Human Services 24%, Social Security Administration 20%, Department of Defense 15%, Department of Education 3%, Department of Transportation 2%, Department of Energy 2%. Thank you.
Ms. Rashmi, it's a supplementary question. The floor is now open for supplementary questions.
Honorable Speaker, sir, the way the opposition has been raising issues over solved issues raises a major concern. No offense, but it showcases the honorable member of opposition have the intellect of 5th graders. You know the one.
Moving towards the next question. Ms. Priya Sharma.
Honorable Speaker, sir, to you, I would like to raise this issue that impacts will have frequent train accidents resulting in loss of life, injuries, and also their cancellation, posing huge inconvenience to the people. So my question is to the Honorable Minister of Waterways. Honorable Minister, what steps will your government undertake to eradicate the problems of train delays and avoiding such accidents?
Minister of Railways, please.
Honorable Speaker, sir, through you, I would like to answer with this issue raised by the opposition member. As the Minister of Railway, I am committed to addressing the issues of training delays. And instead of eradicating these problems, our government will undertake the following steps. Firstly, we will invest in modernizing our systems, adopting advanced technologies like automatic train protections and automatic suppressing human errors. Secondly, we will enhance track maintenance and renewal robust infrastructure to support smooth track operations. Thirdly, we will optimize train scheduling and operations using data analytics and AI to minimize delays and congestions. Fourthly, we will understand safety protocols and conducting regular audits and inspection identify and address potential hazards. Lastly, we will launch a comprehensive training programs for railway staff focusing on safety produce and emergency response. By implementing these measures, we aim to reduce train delays by 60% and accidents by 75%. Within the next 2 years, ensuring a safer and more reliable rail network of our citizens.
Ms. Priya Sharma, any supplementary question?
Honorable Speaker, Honorable Minister, what's the guarantee that your plan won't fail like the previous ones? Also, what's the plan for staff who lose jobs due to automation? Can you show us a successful example of your plan working elsewhere?
Has underscored the need for robust safety measures in Indian Railway. I would like to assure that the government has been actively working on various initiatives and enhanced railway safety. Some of the key steps taken include truck infrastructure. The government is investing in upgrading trucks, including using royal rails, panels, stick weight switches, and ultrasonic flow detections for early identifications to repairs. Dedicated safety department. A dedicated safety department has been established to focus exclusively on safety-related issues. Honorable Speaker, sir, regarding showing an example about if it works, unfortunately, fully realized about if it works. Unfortunately, a fully realized example of a government successful preventing job losses due to automation in railway is a relatively recent phenomenon, and its fully impact on jobs is still unfolding. I believe I have cleared the doubts and concerns of honorable member opposition.
Any supplementary question?
No, thank you, Honorable.
The floor is now open for supplementary questions.
Honorable Speaker, sir, the railway minister's vision for progress seems to stop on never-ending loop of delays.
Will you go with any answers?
The opposition is focused too much on criticizing rather than offering any positive solutions.
Honorable Speaker, sir, the Railway Minister has produced so many trains like Vande Bharat, Rajdhani Express and many more. I think they are living in the place where internet is not present.
Members of opposition, any answers?
Honorable Speaker, the government is always talking about our analytic skills and they want to divert the topic and then have no specific answers.
Member of ruling government, any answer?
I will answer the question if you stop asking baseless questions.
Moving to the next question. Anisha Akhtar Chaudhary.
Honorable Speaker, sir, with your permission, I would like to raise the question to the Ministry of Road Transportation. What strategies will your government traffic congestion in urban areas, improve air quality and enhance overall community experience for citizens while also promoting sustainable transportation as train and bus?
Minister of Road and Transport, please.
Honorable Speaker, sir, through you, I would like to answer the question raised by the opposition. The Indian government has initiated several development programs to tackle urban issues, improve infrastructures, and promote sustainability. Some key points include the Smart City Mission, which was launched in 25 June 2015. It aims to develop 100 smart cities across India with improved infrastructure, efficient public services, and enhanced urban mobility. The focus is on integrating technologies to manage resources better and improve quality of life. Secondly, we have AMRUT mission, which is other mission for rejuvenation of urban transportation. It focuses mainly on providing basic urban infrastructures such as water supply and solid waste management in cities. Also, here is Urban Transport Fund, which provides financial support for the people related to urban transport infrastructure public transit system. The Indian government also launched Swachh Bharat mission on 2nd October 2014. The campaign aimed to improve sanitation and cleanliness in urban areas through waste management and sanitation infrastructures. About buses and trains, the government of India has launched several development programs to develop the transport system like bus and train. These one initiative like electrification of railways, aiming to electrify the entire railway by 2030 to reduce reliance on diesels and lower carbon emissions. Also, we have the Bharat Stage VI Mission North implement to ensure that new buses and vehicles meet stricter emission standards, reducing pollution from public transport. Thank you.
Ms. Anisha, any supplementary question?
First one, as the Minister of Transportation has mentioned about the urban transport, don't have then how many people got the benefits and how many people get their financial support?
As I have mentioned earlier, that the Urban Transport Fund launched by the Indian government provides financial support to the people related to projects and initiatives. The benefits of Urban Transport Fund include financial assistance for urban transport projects, improvement in public transportation service, reduce traffic
supplementary questions. Moving towards the next question, Ms. Ratna Dash.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I would like to raise this issue that cybersecurity and modernization is a growing concept as technology advances. It increases cyber pursuit, privacy and critical infrastructure for cyber attack, hacking and terrorism. So my question is to the Honorable Minister of Science and Technology. What measures will your government take to protect its partially directly cyber attack on critical infrastructure, and how will you ensure that business potential privacy and cybersecurity in their operations?
Minister of Science and Technology, please.
Honorable Sir, through you, like to the question by the opposition. So recently the Indian Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology has initiated several programs to address cybersecurity challenges. Some of them are National Cybersecurity Strategy 2023. This strategy focuses on safeguarding critical infrastructure, improving cyber resilience, and developing a Cyber Surakshit Bharat initiative. This program aims to enhance cybersecurity awareness among government officials and provides training on best practices for protecting sensitive information. National Critical Information Infrastructure Protection Center has been strengthened to safeguard critical sectors such as energy, transportation, and telecommunications from cyber threats. CRT in enhancement. The Computer Emergency Response Team CRT has been given expanded powers and resources to better respond to and manage cyber incidents. Data protection legislation. Personal data protection bill is being reviewed and is expected to introduce stricter data privacy. These initiatives are part of the broader effort to improve India's cybersecurity posture and protect both citizens and critical infrastructure from emerging threats. Thank you.
Ms. Ratna Dash, supplementary question.
No, sir.
The floor is now open for supplementary question. So, with this last and final question, the summer session of Free Parliament came to end.